I think we're live. Oh, see if I can get some people in here. I'm just going to put this thing together while we have a discussion. That's my pick over here. Man, it is slow today. I ain't had a single person jump on yet. Let's see, get another one there. Small one. There we go. Hey, somebody's on here. Hey, you're the first one. Make sure I got. Oh, you left. uh, okay. Well, the first one that jumps on here can tell me if I've got audio going or not. I believe I do. Wish it had the sound bars on there so you could see yourself talking. Whoever's on here, make sure my audio is good so I'm not wasting my time here and talking to myself. Drop me a comment. Audio's good. I can hear you. Something. I'm just working on this old mower. Dang, 50% thumbs up. I like that. Few people on here so far and done got a thumbs up. Waiting on a comment. Somebody tell me if they can hear me. Oop. Somebody let me know if you can hear me before I start talking. Want to make sure my audio is good. Just drop me a comment. Still haven't seen a comment. Can you guys hear me or no? I've got a remote mic on. That way, if I walk out from in front of the camera, hoping you guys can hear me, I need to make sure it's working. All right. Live from the shop today. All right. Let's see. I got some comments now. Jobless Hoss. We can hear you. Perfect. All right. Hope you guys are all doing well today. Thought I'd come on here. Hadn't made a video in a while. Been busy. And today has been an abnormally slow phone day. So I can actually see if I can go live. Got this old John Deere riding mower here I'm working on. The customer took this to the dealer to get it worked on, and the dealer put a new carburetor on it. My favorite Taylor Swift song. I think you might be on the wrong channel. I don't listen to Taylor Swift. I don't even know a Taylor Swift song. Couldn't tell you, buddy. Anyway, the customer took this to the dealer. They put a new carburetor on it, told them that the head gasket was blowed. So the customer called me and had them or had me come and get it, and insisted that I put a head gasket on there before I started messing with it. After I argued the fact for a while, I just went ahead and gave up because I like money and these head gaskets aren't that hard. So moral of the story is that's not at all what was wrong with it. The fuel pump was out. Here's the John Deere. Taylor who? That's good. It is, I don't know what year it is, but it is an LT160 automatic. It's got a little, I guess it's a 16 horse Kohler on it. Looks like I might have to do a little welding to it. Just held the muffler up against it, and both the brackets for the muffler broke off. I'll set it back up here and see if I can give you a look. While it's here, I might as well get it done so don't end up breaking off the head. Let's see if I can grab you and bring you over. Carb work is not fun. I don't know who taught you. Let me see if I can get this in here. Right here. And right here is broke. You can see it just broke smooth off, so I'll have to weld that up in a minute. Sorry about the shaky camera. It ain't got to be a Texas pipeline or weld. It's just got to support that a little bit. I'm not going to do a whole bunch of prep work to it either. I'm just going to burn it in. I bet y'all didn't know you're going to log on here to watch a fat guy goober a weld onto a broken muffler, did you? All right, here's the welding cart. All right. It won't take me but a second to burn a couple welds on there. Who knows, you guys may get to be the first ones to the scene of the fire. It's got oil all over it. We don't want that. We don't want it to burn, but we'll put this little blanket in there. See if we can cut down on the chances of there being a fire. What are y'all up to today? It's tedious to do carb work. Air fuel ratio is a bitch. Then when you get it, it mistakes the hard work. It makes the hard work well worth it. You hear that engine start up. That is true. I do it so much, it's hard to look at it like that. I'm glad that you said that. It kind of gives me a perspective. I probably need to be grateful for the work that I have. However, it's still hard to quality entertainment around here. It's hard to enjoy carb work most days around here because there's some days that's all I do. And that's not a fun day for me. Just carb work all day, every day. I want to do fun stuff outside of that. Let's see if I can find something to hold that up, maybe. I'll put the shield on it where it bolts. And it ain't gonna work. See if we can get a tack on it before it falls off. I don't know how in the world we're gonna do this mic here. We'll just try that. All right. Good, now it ain't going nowhere. Connect the ground to the frame by the front. Well, it's all painted and covered in oil. I connected it to the engine block back here. It'll work. Burn this thing on here real quick. I believe that'll work. Turn up the heat just a little bit for this other side. Oh, we got way better penetration. I don't think it's saddle brake, but I'll give it a couple burns. There we go. That ain't going nowhere. Hey, you know where that's going? Nowhere. All right. And I, in fact, do have a fire. Good thing I keep this water extinguisher handy. Holy shit, it's empty. That was about a faux pas here. It's out. I'm pretty sure. Good grief. I bet one of the kids was playing with that water extinguisher. Good, it's just a little grass up in the frame rail. Check the other side real good. Alrighty. Anyway, back to what we were doing. Fire in the hole, that is correct. Unfortunately. We don't win them all. Hey, it didn't burn down. Shop didn't burn down. I'll tell you what we're going to do together. We're going to fill this damn water extinguisher up. How about that? I learned a long time ago. When you see something like that ain't done, you need to go ahead and take care of it. That's how you keep stuff from like this from happening. Get me a big pair of channel locks. I don't know if you guys maybe have ever seen one of these. There you go. These water extinguishers are pretty neat. They're just, you just put water in them. You can put other stuff in there, soap, chemical retardant, stuff like that. But you just fill them with water and then hit this Schrader valve with a air chuck until the needle reads full. That's all it is. It's a tube. It doesn't appear that it's a... No, it's full. Okay. I thought it felt that way when I carried it over here. Truth be told, I probably should have brought that thing over here before I started welding. You know what they say though. What is it? Hindsight's 20/37 or something like that. All right. Grab my air hose and we'll air that bad boy up. Way if it decides to kick back off. I've got three chemical fire extinguishers here in the shop, but man, if you've ever shot one of them or shot anything with one of them, you know you don't want that mess unless you got to have that mess. So see if you can see this. See, what it's supposed to do is give it a little drink when you squeeze the handle there. Go ahead and top it back off since I sprayed a little. All right. Put the pin back in that joker. And now we're ready for the next fire. My wife sometimes wonders what happens to me. I come home, my shirt burnt half off or whatever. And, oh, I see. I was just reading comments. Anyway, I'll come home with my shirt, got a big burn hole in it or whatever. And she's like, I don't even know how that happens. Well, hang around me for about 5 minutes and you'll see. I got a bad tendency to catch stuff on fire. Anyway, drop some questions, guys. Let me answer some questions for you. I've been doing this a long time, and this would be a good opportunity for you guys to get some free information if you're not in this field. And if you are, let's talk about the field. How our biggest ups and downs in the field, stuff like that. There's a lot to talk about. Anybody in the comments got a electric weed eater or electric blower or anything like that? If you guys are working at small engine shops, do you work on them when they break? Because they absolutely do. Are you of the mindset that, you know, you should want to stick to gas? Or is battery okay for some people? Peanut butter. Right on. Hey, no joke. Now, I'm a fat guy, right? Last night, I got up in the middle of the night, and I might have absolutely created one of the best snacks, midnight snacks that I've ever done. Sometimes I'll get a spoon and I'll get a dip of peanut butter and eat it and go back to bed. Last night, I seen this box of, I don't even know what it was. It was like honey, I want to say Honey Nut Cheerios, but that wasn't it. It was like almost like corn flakes with oat clusters in it. I don't know. I don't eat a lot of cereal. Anyway, it was sitting there, and I shook some out in a bowl, and I mashed that spoon of peanut butter into it, and I'm here to tell you, that won't be the last time I do that. That was good for a quick little snack, keep up the obesity while I sleep. Put this microphone back up here, don't knock it off. All right. Well, that's welded. Slip a gasket in there and put the nuts back on. Where is my gasket? It's in the magnetic tray. Yep. Nuts handy. You always spot an exhaust nut. It's the rustiest one in the bunch. Just about every time. All right, need a 1/2 inch here. Thinking about doing a toolbox tour video here pretty soon. I'm just kind of torn on it because I mean, this day and age, it's kind of hard to want to put your stuff out on the internet. Somebody says, "Hey, I know where his shop is. I'll go help myself to a bunch of nice stuff." Just can't really get behind it. I've had several people ask for it. And I've got good security around here. I really don't think it'd be that big of a problem. Still kind of makes me leery though. What do I do with those nuts? There they are. Do any of y'all watching do this for a living like I do, or for a hobby? You got to watch out which day of the week you're talking about hobby or living around here. Sometimes my wife tells me I have a hobby job. She makes way more money than I do. Took me a while to get over that. This job did start as a hobby, and it overtook my real job. And I get paid good to do it. Just after 5 years, I'm pretty well back to where I was at my corporate day-to-day job. Those 5 years kind of sucked, but you got to do what you got to do. In those 5 years, we had, as soon as I went into business together, COVID kicked off. So if I wouldn't have been home running this business out of my house at that time, we'd have had problems finding places for the kids to go and all that. So, I mean, it worked out. Don't get me wrong. Get in there. It was tight. All right. Well, that ain't gonna work a bit. I'm gonna have to get a wrench. Excuse me. Come on, guys, throw me some questions. I'd love to answer. Have any problems with your equipment I can help with? Funny story? Something you want to see? It's good and tight. Just tighten her to the elbow pops. Should be covered. How does that go through there? Let's see what's going on here. Okay. No comments, guys? Got to be something you want to know. I'll probably answer about anything except for how many licks it takes to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop. Whether the answer is right or not. I'll give you an answer, though. Later. That one. I think somebody's here. I'm probably gonna have to end the live feed. Yeah. What's up? Yeah.